Hi everyone! So, if you have fine hair, you know how difficult it is to get any body, any bounce and volume in it. When it comes to blow dries, the only way you can achieve it is with a hairdryer and a brush, but this can be a bit difficult if you are not used to styling your hair like a hairdresser. Then this is tricky and also makes your arms die after a while. But I have another secret weapon, and it's the Babyliss Big Hair. This is a hairdryer brush. You see lots of them around these days. This one is different because the brush also spins in both directions. But I think any of these brushes are good for this purpose. This one is so old, I've been using it for the last 15 years on and off. This is my second one. Absolutely love this thing. I haven't been using it that much lately, but the other day I did, and I forgot how beautiful and bouncy the blowout looks. So if you want to see how I did it, keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Moroccanoil Root Boost. Shake it well. It has a tiny nozzle. I am going to apply it to my roots just on the crown of my head. This is where I want the most lift. You can do it all over your head, but I just want it really at the top, and then a bit here at the back where I've got flat head. Rub it in a bit. Then for the rest of my hair, I'm going to use the TIGI Bedhead Small Talk. This is a thickening cream. I only apply about that much, maybe even that is too much. Rub it between my hands and apply it all over my hair. And that's all I do when it comes to products for now. Now I'm going to dry my hair till it's about 90% dry. I'm going to use the Laifen Hairdryer. Love this hairdryer, I've been using since I got it. If you haven't seen me reviewing this, I will leave it here and at the end of this video. Okay, so my hair is about 90% here, 70% at the back. So now I'm going to section my hair in few sections. Don't make them too big, the sections. I'm just going like this with my fingers, and there is a section. And now I'm going to use the Babyliss brush. One thing to remember is don't take the sections too wide. Take them so they are a bit narrower than the brush, because you don't want your hair to get caught here or here while the brush is spinning. If that happens, just take your hand off the spinner button and you'll be fine. But yes, it's happened to me a few times, so it takes a bit of practice. I instinctively know now which way is which button to use, but when you're new at it, you have to practice a bit. So I'm going to do it on the highest heat. It has only 2 heats and a cool shot, I think. Yeah, it has a cool setting, so it has 3 settings: cool, low and high. I do it on high. I think also if you do it on a higher heat, the brush spins a bit quicker. It doesn't spin very fast, but the less hair you have on it, the faster it will spin, because it doesn't have to work so hard. So here we go. While the brush is spinning, you can just hold it there and do nothing. I like to move up and down with it as well, and then when I'm taking the hair off, I drag it down a bit. But it's up to you. You can do it either way. Be careful, because these brushes get really hot, so if you hold it for too long near your scalp, you will feel it. If you want more lift, pull the brush right up and do it that way, and you will see how much lift that gives you. You see there my brush just caught because I wasn't very careful. So I just take my finger off the spinner and turn the thing off, because it gets hot if it gets stuck in one place for too long. I'm just not being as careful because, you know, I've used it so many times. Also, you will notice if you put too big a section in and too much hair, the brush will spin, but it'll be much slower because you'll be struggling with the amount of hair. So it's best to do smaller sections. Now let's do the top section. My top section is almost dry, especially the front, because my hair is so fine at the front that by the time I put my makeup on, when my hair is in the towel, it dries. then the front, I'm going to do forward. Now you can leave it like this, but you know me, I like my hair bigger at the top because fine hair tend to be very flat here and it doesn't hold the volume that much. Yes, if I go like this, it's voluminous, but it will drop and gets very flat to my head. So a lot of you know that I love the volume. It's like a waffle maker. Type of crimper, and what you do with this is what I call scaffolding. Take very small top section away because obviously you don't want to crimp right on the top of your hair because you don't want to see it, and you just crimp near the scalp, right on the crown of your head. I will show you what a difference it makes. What I also do, I like to use the Aveda Air Control hairspray very lightly on my root, because that, take each section very lightly, let it dry, don't ever use any heat product on wet hair. Let that hairspray dry, and then I will clamp it with the volume. That will just give it a bit more hold, and that will last me for days basically, unless it's very wet outside, damp, or I've been in the rain. Then obviously anything that you do to your hair is gonna go, curls or anything else. So you clamp your hair, hold your hair up, can you see you get that crimp, and that's what I call scaffolding, because it will hold up the hair that lies on the top of it. And you can go even deeper, you can go and do another section here. Depends how much volume you want and where do you want that volume. Make sure that hair is really dry, so you don't get that sizzling when you use the heat tool. Can you see? And then I will do this section as well. Also, don't make these sections too thick because the heat won't get through them. So let me just show you. Now when I lay this hair, it has something to hold it up. Can you see how much bigger that got? I probably need to do here another one. So let me do that and I'll be back. So now you can see how big my hair is. I usually back on the top as well and spray it with a hairspray because I want this hair to last me for a few days. So next day, yes, you'll be a bit more flatter here, but when I just go like this, tomorrow my hair will be still nice and big at the top. When I back comb my hair, I do it very gently with a fine tooth comb. Just like this. Don't ask me where this one is from because I don't know. It's very old. Just very gently, 3 moves. I spray it a bit with the hairspray. Let it cool down and then I brush it over smooth. But like I said, if you were happy without the crimping, you know, not everybody likes high hair like I do, like I'm from Texas. You don't need to obviously do all that. You just use the Babyliss brush and you are ready to go. But I do it because when I like big hair and also it lasts me longer. I don't wash my hair every day. I let this dry and then I will smooth it all out. And here is your big bouncy blowout. Watch this video next if you want to know about my very favorite products, including supplements for fine hair. My hair has gone a bit thicker and feels fuller, and I attribute it to all of these products. So watch this video next if you want to know what that is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.